Rambopa Radio with your host, JT.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
Aw, shit. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Rambopa Radio. I'm your host, Jen T. Twitter and Instagram at Jen T523. What's good, motherfuckers? Yeah. Damn. Wow. Uncle Dana, how could you do this to us? We have no UFC this weekend, and I am completely devastated. I'm torn. I'm battered from over 12 days of training without a fucking break. I needed something. I needed some fights this weekend. I mean, there are fights on, but it's just not UFC. There's some boxing on, so I'll probably be watching boxing, but damn it. God damn it, Uncle Dana. Fucker. I need the fights, man. Shit. I really don't know what to do with myself when the UFC's not on. And most importantly, when there's no fights on, that means I really don't have anything to fucking talk about. So I'm just going to say what I got to say. And if that means I turn this off in 5 minutes, then you got a 5-minute podcast. Congratulations. No UFC means absolute dog piss radio for me. But I'm just going to do my best here until I feel like, for the sake of your sanity, I should turn this off. So since there's no UFC, let's just fucking get to this shit. And that shite it is. So this week I have just been in a bizarre state, this trance of pain. I've had a giant grapefruit-sized hematoma on the sides of my knee from people just stepping on my legs or resting their fist on my legs for 2 3-hour classes for 3 days straight, to the point where I could barely put my work pants on. That's how swollen my leg was. And I've lost weight. I've fucking lost weight. And I could barely put my work pants on because of the leg. I thought I was going to have to cut a hole in my leg or do like the movie Pie. You know, when my man's is, oh shit, spoiler alert. When my man's drills a hole in his head, I thought I was going to have to drill a hole in my leg. It was fucking huge. My God. Holy shit, my leg was fucked up. So fucked up that I think it was Saturday, I couldn't feel my leg at all. That's how much pulling and stepping and people have been kicking the last 12 fucking days at the gym. The same spot over and over and over and over again. That my entire leg from my mid-back down to my feet was numb. So numb that when I went to work and I stepped off the curb, first when I got out of my car, I couldn't feel my leg, so I nearly fell down once. And then when I stepped off the curb at work, I nearly fell down again because I couldn't feel my fucking leg. Shit, I need a fucking break. Oh my days. I just keep looking down there to make sure it's not gangrene or anything, you know, because it's like, what the hell? This thing was so swollen and so bruised up. I was like, oh God, they're going to have to like ventilate my shit. This has been properly ventilated.
Oh my God.
But I am glad I see a light at the end of the tunnel. And a rest day is vastly approaching, and it's looking like Sunday and Monday. I will get 2 rest days off. Usually I get 1 rest day, but because of that jiu-jitsu boot camp, there were no rest days at all. I just didn't even think. I just said, I just need to get this knowledge and get it done. And I just fucking powered through it. So I didn't realize that I basically went from Monday to Saturday, just training 2-3 hours a day. Some of those days were 6 hours.
Jesus Christ.
I need an ice sponsorship. Can y'all tell me? Because right now all I'm doing is I'm just making ice in my freezer. I don't really have any food in the freezer. I just have a bunch of bowls to collect ice so I can make my homemade ice baths because I can't afford a fancy cold plunge like the homie Jason Ellis or like some of these tip-top athletes in the world that they got their little cold plunging machine or cryogenic little chambers and they're freezing themselves and whatnot. I just got regular old ice cubes with Shit's Bernardino water and I throw it in my bathtub. Oh my days. Wow. I think that's honestly the only thing that's helped me get out of bed because I haven't been sleeping fucking good, but somehow I managed to get up out of bed. It's got to be the ice baths, the ice and the heat every fucking night. I mean, all of this training, people don't understand. I'll spend an hour to 2 hours of recovery each night, because I know if I don't do recovery, I can't go back next day. I can't train the way I need to train. And if I can't train, then I'm losing. That's one less day of knowledge I lose on, and I can't afford to lose that because I'm already behind in this motherfucking game, okay? From the best of the best, okay? I look at it this way. BJ Penn, one of the greatest black belts of all time, one of them, got his black belt in jiu-jitsu within 3 or 4 years, okay? Even the best guys, sometimes it's 20 years. I'll be damn near 60 fucking years old by the time I get a black belt. I don't have that fucking time. I don't have that time to wait. I gotta work extra specially supercalifragilistically spodioly angel fast time, okay? I gotta get biz. Hey. I'm watching jiu-jitsu tutorials on YouTube. I'm watching jiu-jitsu DVDs. I'm going to as many classes as I can humanly go to class. I'm telling you, if somebody were just pay my gym membership, I probably wouldn't go to work. I'm telling you, if work wasn't in the way, I would probably be a black belt next week. Just playing. No, that's not true. But the whole thing is like, the timing, I look at that 40 hours I'm at work and I'm like, fuck, I wish I could put in 40 hours of jiu-jitsu. I'm telling you, because the best guys, that's all they do. They train 7 days a week. I'm just listening right now to Joe Rogan talking about one of the dudes will train MMA and then right after that will go to jiu-jitsu class. And he does it 7 days a week. No rest day. And that guy is at the top of his fucking game. He doesn't go to work. Okay, training is his work. So that's one of my goals. And also one of my sweet goals that now it's official like a motherfucking whistle. I sold my AMC stock. Booyah! Choke off, you fucking pricks. Listen and listen good. Turn the volume up to a motherfucking 11. All y'all haters who told me AMC was a joke. You shouldn't get into AMC. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Whoop-de-fucking-whoop. Fucking sold AMC, made 3 times the profit. Chupa mi verga. Don't tell me a motherfucking thing. Good thing I is not listening to those haters. And I is only listening to the people who have some legit advice, legit criticism, who aren't from the church of bitch assness, okay? Who knows, who have a set of brass bowls and understand that coffee is for fucking closers. And I finally fucking closed.
Put that coffee down. Coffee's for closers only. You think I'm fucking with you? I am not fucking with you.
I'm proud. This motherfucker went to 5 times the profit, and I fucking sold at 3 times the profit. Ah!
Oh, no.
I do. I mean, I was just looking at numbers, and I just felt like, look, this ain't something to play around with. You have to know when to walk away. And I honestly didn't think that it would hit 5 times the profit. It's only done that once in the company's inception of being in the stock market. We're talking pre-Netflix, pre-streaming, pre-whatever the fuck, where you could only go to a movie theater and see a movie back in those days. This thing hit 35 a share, okay? Did it again, and motherfucking did it again. This morning, Friday morning, as I'm recording this, it hit $35 a share. And I was like, damn, that could have been me. But for my fam listening, you better start selling soon because this motherfucker's going to dip. I feel it's coming. After it shot up to $35, it ended the day $10 less at $25. So it is going to be high for some time. But I don't know if it's gonna touch 35 again. So I would say be on the lookout, or keep holding. Hold, maybe something else bigger is on the horizon. Who knows? I just know that the company, the group that owns AMC, sold a bunch of their stock. So that was like the key to be like, look, if the people who own this shit sold some of their stock, even they know something's up. So I'm like, I'm out, because right now AMC's still operating at a loss. You got to be clear about that. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor or an expert, but I just read these charts. I read about every single little piece of news about AMC from a financial standpoint, and they're losing. They can't beat streaming. I like that you can go to the movie and watch all the Avenger movie 9 times out of 10, but there are some days where I'm just like, you know what? I don't really want to go nowhere. I just want to stay home and watch a movie. And sometimes that happens. I mean, obviously right now, everybody's been locked up in their home with COVID. So once the restrictions are lifted, wherever the hell you live, that you would be running to the nearest AMC. So at least my friends that are holding can still get rich. My advice to you, if you are holding, either hold as long as you want to hold, or, till you die, or, the target number at this point from 25 to 35, go for it. Okay. You're not going to double your money. It's not going to hit 50, but you're going to make some decent change at 35. So that's a nice little increase there. The day prior to me selling AMC, so last Friday, I jumped into TD Ameritrade account. So now I have 2 trading apps that I trade in, because one is really super easy to trade in, and that is the Cash App. Okay, Cash App, super easy to trade, nothing fancy. There's like 2 buttons, buy and sell. That's all you need, okay? They give you a little bit of data, not really a whole lot, a little bit of chart, but it's not quite accurate. Having a TD Ameritrade account is the best thing, or a Webull account, or a Fidelity account, not a Robinhood account, okay? If you have a Robinhood account and you're listening to this right now, put this show on pause, exit out of all of your positions, okay? Robinhood, corrupt, shady-ass bastards who will pause your selling, your buying, your withdrawals, whenever they feel like it. Okay, not even just for the standard trading rules. Whenever they fucking feel like it. If Robinhood sees that you are winning, their job is to not only take your money, they want to make sure you lose on the back end also. So do yourself a favor and get the fuck up out of Robinhood. What are you still doing there? Get out now. But anyway, I'm in TD. And so TD Ameritrade is really fucking cool, because if you honestly really want to learn how this stocks work and how this could potentially change your life for the better, they give you a paper trade account. So there's an app within the app called Thinkorswim. And it teaches you, it shows you charts just like a regular stock market, but they give you $250,000 of fake money. And they let you trade away. And so you have to figure out, you get to watch charts, you get to see money coming and going and kind of give you a feel about how stocks work and how to look for patterns and see, what could potentially happen in the future. So I was on Reddit, and Lord knows what kind of filthy prostitution Reddit is. God bless my man Evan. I need to hit you up, brother. He got me turned on to Reddit. I had another friend who would show me in there every now and then. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I don't get it. I don't get the appeal. I'm not sure what the fuck's going on here. It's just madness. And the homie Evan said, check this out. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna check this out. And I was just on there for memes, just comedy memes. And then this whole Wall Street Bets thing happened. So I jumped in. But specifically, I'm in some stock groups on there. And a guy suggested for educational purposes or just for learning, he said to pick this particular ticker called UVXY. He said this particular stock does really well when the stock market is having a bad day. Like the overall stock market. So if the S&P, NASDAQ, the Dow, if they're down, UVXY is up. Okay. So last Friday, a motherfucking week ago, listen to this shit. A week ago, last Friday, I saw this stock at $4.09 a share. So I was like, oh, okay. I signed up for my TD account. I fucked up. I clicked on the wrong buttons, got my account set up to do margin calls. I don't want to do margin calls, okay? I just know the buy and sell. I know the buy and sell. So I panicked and I clicked the wrong thing, so I was trapped in a margin account. I didn't buy any stocks or anything, but I couldn't invest in the UVXY because that's what I wanted to do. So I invested in my paper, my training app. Wednesday. So from Friday to fucking this past Wednesday, I open up my phone. The night before, I'm not joking, I took a picture at midnight of that UVXY stock at $4.09. And Wednesday morning, I wake up and this fucker, this stock shot up 700%, jumped from $4.09 to $40. $40. So I want y'all to understand something. I was going to put $100 into this stock just to see what happens. $100. I'm expecting it to go, the guy said, oh, it fluctuates between $1 here and there, maybe $2, because the stock has just been dead. Some kind of weird bioengineering stock or some kind of military stock. I don't even know what the fuck it is, okay? At one point, the stock was trading at $3,000 a share, something crazy. And then it just tanked. It just fucking dipped. Some kind of biotech med thing, whatever. So for the longest time, it's just been a rumbling volcano. I had no fucking clue that this thing was Mount Vesuvius ready to blow. And this motherfucker shot right before me ice. Shot up to $40. So if I would have put $100 into that stock this past Friday, that Wednesday morning, I would have made $1,000. And my TD account was frozen. I couldn't put real money in there. And I was so devastated. I couldn't believe it. I was so devastated to the point I was frantically calling TD to change my fucking account. Change it. Phone tag for 3 days straight. 10 phone calls. I almost got written up at work. I'm sure they're probably going to write me up because I took a fucking 20-minute break. I only get a 10-minute break. I took a 20-minute break because the guy's fucking calling TD Ameritrade, not knowing that they're on East Coast time, and motherfucker was on lunch. I was like, please, fix my account, bitch, help. Hey, I'm losing money by the fucking second. Please. I needed that. I needed that win so bad. So bad. I was just like, wow. I was right there. I was right there. Even now talking about it, it breaks my soul, okay? But then when I think about some cats who fucking bought GameStop at $4.85 or whatever the fuck it was at when it was at the peak, they bought it at the peak. You jackass. So apparently I am not the only stupid one in these stonks. So I felt a little bit better. And then, of course, the next day, sold AMC. So I still made a profit, but it just wasn't as much as it could have been. I could have potentially really set off a standard. But I guess the biggest lesson I learned, I had a chat with the homie, Kenny. Shout out to Kenny. And I had a chat with him and I said, man, bruh, I'm fucking pissed. I'm so upset with myself. It's just a fucking loss. And he was like, look, taking an L, it's a lesson. It's not a loss. It's a lesson. You learned a lesson. You didn't lose any money. Obviously, you could have made 700% of your money, which would have been really fucking cool. But you learned a lesson. And whatever that lesson is, think about it and learn from that and just go forward. You can't go back. You just have to go forward. And I'm like, fuck, you're right. I should have, when I set up the TD and I made a mistake, I should have immediately started doing research on how to contact these people and getting that taken care of right away. But I said, I'll fucking get to it. No big deal. This stock is for education anyway. I didn't take it seriously. Okay. I take my other trading apps real fucking seriously. But this one, I was like, man, this is just for education. I'm just trying to learn. Boop de fucking whoop. No big deal. And I fucked myself. I really fucked myself out of $1,000. So, lesson learned. I am officially wholeheartedly dedicated more than I've ever been dedicated before. Anybody tells me about a company, their stock ticker, I go do research. I look at their charts. I look at their 1 month chart. I look at their 3 months. I look at 6 months. I look at year to date. I look at max. I look at any catalyst that could possibly see if there's any future growth for this company, or is there earnings, or is there some sort of great news going on, like, or what products do they make? I mean, I am balls deep into the stonks. Balls fucking deep, okay? I had 2 people today ask me what a stop loss was. How do I set up the stop loss? So I had to help the homies out so that way they don't lose any more money. Because let me tell you, if you don't know what a stop loss is, your wallet will thank you later. Basically, that saves you from losing any money. So if you got a target number that you are ready to hit do the old ejectocito, okay? Exit out of these stock. You set up a stop loss. So obviously you want this thing to go sky high. You want it to go to the moon. That's fantastic. But you also got to be real. So set a number that you think is your walk away number and set it to that. And if it ever passes that, cool. But if it passes that and then shoots right back down, that stop loss goes, oh shit, sell. We don't want to lose any more money. Oh shit, sell. That's the oh shit, sell button, okay? Oh shito. Shout out to Mad Scientist Party Hour. Oh shito, stop loss button. So that really is a game changer for anybody who needs to hear that, or if you need to pass the word on to somebody who might not understand this shit, set a stop loss, okay? You're beginning with trading, please set a fucking stop loss. It'll save your wallet, and you'll thank me fucking later. And really, honestly, if it exceeds your stop loss and keeps going, well, then move that stop loss a little bit higher. You see how this game works? So that way you just save yourself. It's your tiny little itty bitty little cushion, okay? After being yelled at by my boss, which was deserved. I completely deserved it because I was just in a fucking trance, okay? was just in a shock to going on to the next day to selling AMC and just being like, holy shit, I'm the motherfucking man. And you can tell everybody. I walked into work, I was like, hey, you can tell everybody, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Or I'm the managed lady, yeah. I'm the managed lady, yes I am. I was like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, you're cool. I was like, finally, I got a W. And the best bit is that now I can see that light at the end of the tunnel. Like, I'm like, okay, I can actually make something out of this stocks, that I could be working for my medical, because here in America, whoever is listening, who is not from America, who's listening to this outside of America, because remember, I is top 200 in Saudi Arabia. God damn it. Here in America, you have to work to get medical. Some bullshit about working to get medical. So you got all these fucking people working a job that they hate just so that they can have fucking medical. It's insane. Insane in the membrane. So anyway, I'm just like, cool. This job's for medical and stonk money. This is just medical and capital, okay? And if I can keep my other bills low, which I've been doing super good with keeping my food bill low, and so with this all intermittent fasting, and I get free eggs from work, okay? I'm super frugal on the foods and the clothes. So I'm like, damn, I haven't been buying shoes, except I did buy a pair for my birthday, but it had been a long ass time. I bought a pair of shoes only because these shoes were so fucking rare. I had to buy these shoes, okay? Super rare. Not too many of these shoes left. I had to buy them. So there was a no negotiation. They were stupid cheap, super rare. Rambo was buying. So I bought these fucking shoes. But anyway, I haven't been buying shoes because I'm like, yo, that's stonk money. I need a new phone. But I've been delaying buying a new phone because I'm like, that's stonk money. Like the homie told me the other day. He said, why don't you just buy a new phone? I'm like, that's stonk money. I just think of everything now. I'm like, do you really want to buy that, or do you want to invest that money? Do you really want to buy that? Do you need that? How about you invest? That's my brain now. I'm just like, I've reached a stage in my life where I'm like, man, I'm over working a job just so that I have medical. I'm not passionate about this job. I'm passionate about stocks. I'm passionate about exercising. So I'm like, how can I make these two happen? And the fact that I got that W on AMC was like, cool. This is the this was the fucking gasoline I needed to really ignite myself to success. I just feel like there are some things that I've achieved and maybe that they are not good enough for the normal world. They're cool for me, but I'm like, nah, I need to do something bigger. I need to do something massive. You know, I need to get the gas. I need to gas myself up and do something massive. And I feel like if I'm able to make a living from trading with my phone, using my smartphone to make money, and it gets to a point where I can make more money from my phone than going to a place of business to work for medical. Well, you know what's going to happen. Snip, snip. I'm going to be staying my ass home in my pajamas, trading stocks and making some motherfucking money. I'm just telling you. It felt so good to know that I finally progress. I'm making progress, and it's gonna pay off in the long run. I finally can see my future tide is about to shift. Now, obviously, it's not all roses. Okay, nothing is. Everything takes work, time, and effort. But I'm so willing. I'm so dedicated to making this work. And the best bit is that I could get paid for being passionate about it. This is what I want to do. Okay, let me do it. Hey, universe, let me fucking do this shit. I'm tired of doing the same thing. My job that I have is literally fucking Groundhog Day. Some days I don't even know what day it is because I'm doing the same thing over and 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 over again. And it just makes me mad. It doesn't matter what I do. It just makes me mental. Hey, God bless y'all who just want something simple. You like a routine. You don't want a challenge. You want to just show up, and collect a check, and then go home and veg out on the couch and never do a goddamn thing. Never go travel. Never go play some sports. Never go get you a girlfriend. Shots fired on that one.
Gay!
Play the video game all hours of the day and night, and then show up to work all tired. I was playing the video game. I'm like, bruh, I love video games, but I'm sorry, what did you get out of that? What did you get out of playing the game all night long? I'm just curious. Oh, wait, nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. Okay, continue. I'm not about that life. I can't be anymore. I'm too old now to be like, when I saw on Grand Theft Auto, I went and dug into my stats on Grand Theft Auto, and it showed me that the longest game I played was for 18 hours. I said, what the fuck are you doing? Off. Ejecto-cedo. Get the fuck out of here. Joke off, Rambopra. Turn that fucking PlayStation off and get busy. You need to take your ass to the gym. I know what 18 hours of working out at the gym was like. I just experienced it this weekend. And let me tell you, even though that was painful, that was more fulfilling to my soul and my mind than it was playing Grand Theft Auto for 18 hours. Now that I know both, I know exactly which way to go. This is the way. Exercise and stocks. That's for me. That's for me. Sorry if that's boring, but that's just how I'm seeing my life. I feel like I got an hourglass and it is just the sand's coming out and I'm running out of time and I need to make something fucking happen or it's going to be too late. I need to make something happen. So that's the way I see it. Kudos to you if you don't see it that way. That's totally awesome. Everybody sees the world different way, but I've just really taken the rose-colored glasses off and throw them on the ground, stepped on them, and put on these giant Coke bottle fucking Gordon Gekko glasses, got all my screens up, and I'm yelling, buy, 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 sell, 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 shit, fuck, pass me the cocaine, give me a bottle of Jack Daniels, where the prostitutes, buy, 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 sell, sell, sell. No, I'm just playing, but in all serious notes, I'm just like, I've got my focus on, my focus lenses on, no more rose-colored glasses, focus lens on, and I'm ready to do the work. So, like my man Uncle Joey says, Joey Coco Diaz, if you commit to the universe will commit to you. And I'm committing to the stocks and jiu-jitsu, and I'm praying to God. I'm praying to fucking God that the universe will commit to me. Please, help. It's time for Customers of the Week. This week, I was minding my own damn business. And I heard, who wants to help me over here? I've got a list of vitamins. I was like, oh, here you are, bitch. Anti-mask lady. Oh, hey, girl, how you doing? Not really. I was like, take your pick. We're all standing here, but we ain't fucking volunteering to help your bitch ass. I've got a list of vitamins. I need some help. Isn't that just sad that you have to wear a mask? Oh my God. Thank God my other coworker took her away. I was like, oh my God. Get this fucking peasant away from me. You fucking pussy-o. you pagan.
The fuck out of here, because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
It's just bizarre. Like I said last week, bitch, we gotta wear these masks because our employer says we have to. Otherwise, we wouldn't wear them. That fucking simple. End of discussion. So after she leaves, fucking my man, Jerry Garcia came in back from the dead. This fucking guy walked to me with a fucking branch that he found outside. He's using as a cane. And I was like, all right, my mans, how can I help you? And then all I could hear was like, trucking, just got my chips cashed in. Oh my God. I was like, oh, hey, what's up, Jerry Garcia? How can I help you? Come here, Uncle John's band.
Come here, Uncle John's band.
I'm a fine, upstanding American. How are you? I was like, oh, here we fucking go. Oh, God. Bitch. I'm a fine, outstanding American. How are you? I'm like,
What the fuck? Mitch, please.
need to grab you. Well, I'm here for the brain vitamins, specifically the Prevagen. If you're in the know, I would assume that you shouldn't be in the know because you're too young if you're listening to this show, but not that young. Because if you're that young, you shouldn't fucking be listening to this shit. But for the old folks, apparently they trust this supplement called Prevagen because it's made from jellyfish and supposedly it helps your memory. Don't ask. So anyway, he's like, I need Prevagen. He's like, all right, bruh, let me go get it for you. And went, sorry about that, man. We're sold out. We've been sold out for a couple weeks. Don't know what's going on. Company's been kind of weird sending us stuff, so we're all just waiting. He's like, those commies in the White House.
What the fuck are you on about?
My Prevagen. I just know it. You know how this Prevagen works? Let me tell you. I was like,
You was smoking crack or something?
he's like, Jacques Cousteau.
What? The fuck? Mitch, please.
If you start any sentence with Jacques Cousteau, I'm out. Or even Dirty Cocksucker, I'm gone. Jacques Cousteau.
Hold on.
I'm trying to keep a straight face, and this bitch is trying to tell me about Jacques Cousteau while he's holding some branch he found outside. And he's like, Jacques Cousteau founded Prevagen while he's studying jellyfish in the ocean. And Jacques Cousteau, before he died, he ate the jellyfish to help his brain. Oh, God damn it. I was like, Jesus Christ. Now, I can't quit because I need this material for my show, but I surely wish to eject Ocito from my job. And so I'm just like sitting there listening to this guy tell me about fucking 40,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Another one.
Jacques Cousteau founded Prevagen. And then you know what happened? Special forces, some kind of commie bastards from Joe Biden's era. They killed Jacques Cousteau. And I was like, what?
What the hell is going on here?
What the fuck? I was like, was Joe Biden even in politics when fucking Jacques Cousteau was around?
Oh my God.
Bruh. Bye. What are you talking about? Yeah, the secret Black Ops program. Joe Biden killed Jacques Cousteau because he discovered the secret to heal the brain, and he called it Prevagen. This is ridiculous. I need to buy this. This helps my mind. I'm like, bitch, I think you need your money back because your mind is warped.
Like the camel noodle soup. Good.
Communism. None of those three things belong together. Let's keep it funky. Holy shit. And he's like, oh, I said, why don't you try the internet, sir? And go directly through the Prevagen company, because obviously they're not sending it to us. So they got it somewhere in their warehouse. He's like, yes, I've tried calling them and they want me to go online. I don't do the internet. Joe Biden has a stronghold on the internet.
Well, are you retarded?
God, bitch. You need to check yourself with this blame Joe Biden for everything, okay? It's just like these two types of people in this world I'm seeing right now. It's like the people who blame Trump for everything, and then now we got the people who blame Uncle Joe for everything. It's like, bruh, they both hate your ass. They don't like you, okay? Whoever you like probably doesn't like you, okay? Let's keep it real. If Trump walked into a building and saw you, he would walk the fuck out. Because your bitch ass talking about Jacques Cousteau and assassinations over some jellyfish. I mean, really, just think about this for a second. He's like, yeah, I tried calling. I don't do the internet. And you know why I don't do the internet? Because Uncle Joe has a stronghold on the internet. And you know what else? Look at what happened in Texas. They went without electricity. You know why? Because they're on a grid. The internet runs on a grid. And you know what happens when the grid runs out? We'll be forced to be slaves with the Chinese. They already own us, as well as the United Arab Emirates. These people want us to go off the gold standard.
Balenciaga's on my feet. Got the brand new Yeezy boost. I gotta show off all this heat.
To that Joe Biden, this is all Joe Biden's fault that he can't get Prevagen and he can't use the internet because it runs on a grid, and that Joe Biden's controlling it, and the Saudis run this country and China runs this country, and we're going to be slaves to either the Saudis or the Chinese, and he needs his Prevagen so he can figure out a way out of this. I was like, oh my God, I need a drink. I need a drink to get out of this. And I'm not talking any old drink. I need a Baja Blast from Taco Bell right fucking now. I cannot, okay? At least if you're going to spout out weirdo conspiracy theories, let me have my Baja Blast freeze, or it can keep me cool and listen to your stories. So as he's leaving, he's like, listen, I'm going to say a prayer for you. I just feel that you need to know that it's very important that if Joe Biden comes knocking at your door, don't let him take your guns or your freedom. Bless her, Father God, for she is on a righteous path. Lord, keep her safe, healthy, and honest. He's like, God bless you, Jen. And remember what I said. But you shouldn't have any problems because I just asked God to pray over you and keep you safe from the horrors of communism.
Hold on.
Oh shit, man. Oh God damn it. I couldn't believe this guy. You know, and then the next day I had to help this lady who they asked for help. Okay. This is just bizarre. And I hate I hate playing the race card. But why the fuck else would this lady say no? Okay, so check this out. She had them page for help to the front. Nobody fucking came. Okay, so I went to the front to help this lady. And she's like, oh, you're busy. I was like, I'm sorry. What? You asked for help. I'm here to help you. She's like, no. I want somebody who's not busy. I'm like, I'm not busy. I just walked up here to help you. I can go find something to be busy with. If you don't want help, I could help you if you want. She's like, no, you're busy. I was like, I'm not busy. And then my other coworker walked up and she's like, this lady's busy. I need some help.
Why do you think I take a hoe? Fuck Mitch, please.
I watched her ask you if you needed help and you said she's busy. And I was just like, is this a fucking bizarro world? Are you McSixoplex? Mr. McSixoplex? I just asked you, how can I help you? And you said, I'm busy, when I'm not fucking busy. I'm not doing shit. There's fucking tumbleweeds rolling around on my work. That's how slow we are. We are so slow, I cleaned the entire fucking store in one day. One fucking day. Are you joking, ma'am? I would love to help you. If I could educate you about vitamins, that would help make my day go by faster and you would fucking learn something. If you would listen. But no. She did not want my help. She refused my help. And then my coworker came up, who was obviously Caucasian, and she went with her. She's like, oh, you look like you can help me. I was just like, what the fuck is this? I'm just fucking Charlie Chaplin over here. I'm trying to help you, bitch. If you don't want my help, then take a piss.
Fuck off. Just fuck off.
And I'm trying to help you. And clearly you don't want to help yourself. Because why else would you say no when nobody else is coming to help you? Okay? And the same shit happened with this. Hola, mami. Mucho gusto. God damn, this lady. I mean, she is flowing. Okay? But I do my best not to be inappropriate with her because, I'm a professional, okay? But don't think I haven't thought. But it doesn't help that this bitch wears see-through leggings with no underwear. I mean, come on. What?
But you gotta eat the booty like groceries.
Hey, I'm gonna say, mommy a little. I'm gonna fucking say it. Holy shit. This lady, every time I ask her for help, she's steaming hot, Latina lady, okay? I'll ask her for help. She's like, no, I'm fine. I'm like, okay. You've just been wandering around the store for hours. You look like you need some help. I'm happy to help you. But of course. But in all seriousness, I'm just trying to help her, right? But when my Caucasian coworker comes up, all of a sudden she needs help. So after years, this has been going on for years. I always ask her when I see her if she needs help, and she goes, no. So imagine 18 years of, no. Imagine that, okay? I set a little trap. So the planets aligned and my trap came into action. My plan came into action. I said, I want to see if this bitch either just doesn't like me or she don't like black people. And like I said, I hate playing the racist card, but I'm just calling it like I fucking see it, okay? And this is just what I'm observing. I don't think this bitch is a racist, but she certainly doesn't care for black people. And, sometimes I don't care for black people. Most of the time I don't care for black people. But for the most part, I'm like, as long as you behave yourself, we cool. And once again, I can say that because I'm black. But this bitch, okay, this Olamami, okay, we had 2 registers open at the time. One, an African-American, was running a register on Register 1. And then register 3 had a white register person. Register 3 line was packed. There was 6 people on the line with big carts, long line, okay? And the old mommy, after she does her thing or whatever, strutting around, after she talks to my white coworker for hours, okay? For hours. And obviously, my man's is like bodied up, attractive, speaks well. I get it. Bitch is thirsty. We got it, okay? She comes up to the front. She sees my African-American coworker on register 1. No waiting in line. No line. She could pull up her cart and be checked out and be done within 5 minutes. She starts to walk up and he goes, "Oh, hello, I'm open." And she pauses her cart. She pauses her trolley for my international friends. She pauses her cart or her trolley. Let's just say trolley. She pauses her trolley and pulls it over to register 3 with 6 fucking people in line and big carts full of stuff. And she got a little baby cart with like 5 things in it. She waits in the long line and doesn't go to the empty line with the black homie in it. And I'm like, oh shit, you are a racist. Bitch.
Oh my God.
I got you, fam. Got you red-handed.
Listen, hold on.
I was like, yo. Came up to him later. I was like, what was up with that lady? He's like, I don't know. I told her, I said, hello, how are you? You're welcome to come to my register. I'm open. And she did a U-turn and went to a long line register. And I was like, what the fuck? In my back of my mind, I was like, oh shit. This bitch doesn't like black people. We the devil. So I was like, I kind of felt bad for the homie, but then at the same time, I was like, whew, at least it's not me. I thought she just hated me because I was black or I was a mannish looking black lady. But no, apparently she also doesn't like young African-American men who want to help her as well. So kudos to that. This week I saw her running around the store talking to my attractive Caucasian coworker. And I was just like, bitch, I got you. I know your number. And guess what? You ain't gonna get dog piss, Willie. You ain't getting jack shit. Okay? So next time you ask me for help, I will gladly help you. But I know you ain't. I'm gonna make sure every motherfucking coworker is on a break and there will be no choice for you to not get help from me unless she leaves her shopping cart and walks out. So this clip comes from one of my favorite shows on the BBC Radio 1 Extra, the Snoochie Shine Show. She is talking about how she does not want anyone eating her ass. Here we go.
And shout out man like Blinks on some nasty shit. Wants to eat. Wants to eat you, Bobby. Snoochie Shine.
1 Extra.
I don't want no. Jesus Christ. This is a no ass eating zone tonight, alright?
Jeez. Oh, damn it. This is a no ass eating zone. 40,000 leagues under the sea. Jacques Cousteau. I'm still fucking dying about that guy, man. I can't believe it on my days. Oh. Please like, share, and subscribe to Rambo Burrito, RamboBurrito.com. Tell a friend, truth sayers, and lie slayers. I hope you have a wonderful week. I appreciate every single one of you who listens to this show. I had a friend say, what is the next step to make this show bigger? And I say, it is downloads, subscriptions, reviews if you got them in you. I understand if you don't have a review in you, well, at least give me some downloads. The next step is to go to Spotify. I'm working on that. I'm trying to time the jump into Spotify. Because unfortunately, I have a passion for music. I love music and I love to play music for y'all. And unfortunately, if I use music on my show, Spotify will dump it. So I have to be very careful because they don't want to get sued. I don't want to get sued. I mean, you could sue me right now before I make any stonk money, you understand? But once I start making some real money, please don't sue me. So I've got to time this right, how I do this. So coming soon. I don't know exactly when, but I'm looking into how I can turn this podcast into Spotify. I know it's super easy, but I just have to creatively figure out a way to how I can still get my music and little sound bites in here and little music clips in here without getting pulled off Spotify. So as I will do some research and begin to work on that, in the meantime, if you are a fan of my show, I beg of you to tell your friend who isn't a negative Nancy or sensitive Sally. This probably won't be the show for them. Oh, damn it. Until next time, friends, have a great week. Enjoy yourselves. And remember, much love and many blessings to y'all. I will see you next week. Peace.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you.